Hi guys, welcome again to our new session of the UiPath. In this session, we'll discuss about UiPath product lifecycle and the release management in UiPath. So, I heard from many of the viewers how to see the stability of any release on UiPath and which all factors are included in between any release. So, we'll discuss each and everything in detail. So please be available from start to end of this tutorial so that you're able to understand how and by which release everything or the functionality will be included. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing and pressing bell icon for more updates. Let's begin with UiPath product lifecycle and the releases. Once you log in with UiPath forum or the community forum website, you're able to see the screen. That is the main page where you can go to here and click on product lifecycle. Once you click on the product lifecycle, it will launch the product lifecycle page. That is, page contains different release details which is launched since beginning to the tail date. So there are several components are here. We'll discuss each and everything in detail, like process understanding. In process understanding, you can see products, versions, release date, support, models, end of mainstream support and end of extended support. So you can see here task capture, process mining. So whenever you are looking for release version for product lifecycle of task capture and process mining, better you can directly jump to process understanding. Here you will find out the different releases which is available from the start of the era and till the latest update. You can also find out different support model. So is it supportable or extendable support till when? So just take an example. If you have installed version 2020 4.2 and the extendable support is available till 4th of May 2021. Post that might be UiPath will not entertain you related to their any support. Might be they will extend up. It's totally up to them. So better you can upgrade the version, and post upgrading you will find out the different functionality, the fixes. So sometimes what happen if we are working with version 4.2 and there are some small errors or small product related bug fixes are required, that fix is delivered in the next iteration or next version. So might be you will find in 6.2 there is a better quality of the product. It's totally depend on the their product life cycle and what functionality they are going to pick up. So these all informations are available in this page. Like that, you can also refer to Studio, Robot and their assistants. Same structure is available here. We'll discuss LTS at the end, so don't worry about this, and don't worry about the link. I will add the link in my description tab, so it will be easy for you to access. So let's jump to the Studio and Robot and their assistants. So whenever the information below applies for all the flavors of UiPath Studio, that is Studio X, Studio and Studio Pro. So it is applicable for all the models of Studio, that is Studio, Studio X and Studio Pro. And including this, they will include the life cycle or the release version of UiPath Robot and their assistants. If you want to have a look more on that, click on here and you will get the complete detail. But even though, if you can see here, UiPath started is Studio and their versions till 2016.1.6.6200, and now you can see it is showing out of scope. So they're not going to provide any extendable support for these versions, but definitely they're going to support the latest version. Like you can see here, 19.4.6 is still available for supports now. This supports is ended till June 30th 2020, but in 1910.7 they are still continuing to support for their features. So it's always recommended to upgrade your version, and post upgrading you will find out different other functions, different other activities will be involved, different UI structure. These all are included because every application development is either enhancing their product as well as their come up with different additional features. So if we compare from 2019 to 2020 version of UiPath Studio, you will find out different additional features like document understanding, ML, then AI, then AI fabric. Additional contents are available. Post that they have launched task capture, then process mining. So these all are additional features which will help the customer to utilize this product on better efficiency as well as on better reach of the component. So that's all about UiPath Studio and Robot Assistants. Let's move to the Orchestrators and their insight. So Orchestrator is also started from 2016 and now we are here on version 2020.10.5, which is released on 28th of October 2020, and still we have extended support up to 28th 2023. Now you can see here the earlier version which is having extended support till May 10th 2021. So this is all we can see about the mainstream support, extended support and out of support. So you can find it out the color wise. So this is green represent the mainstream support, then the faint orange is for the extended support, and red one is out of scope. It means they're not going to support when you will connect with them on customer care. In some of the extents or in the critical path they're definitely, but they will definitely request you to upgrade your version from their forum. So let's move to the AI Center. AI Center is having only two versions, that is 2027.3. As I said, AI version is launched in 2020. Then computer vision is having only one version and having extended support till May 11, 2021. Now test manager is again an interesting feature where you can add your test cases, manage your test cases, and integration of different test case management tool like ALM and Jira, where you can directly log your defects as well. So they have only two versions. October 2028-23 is a extended support for this version, but still the first version is having till 11th May 2021. Then the Action Center is also having a single version. Then UiPath Activities. So UiPath Activities are basically a package follow the semantic version format, that is measure, minor, patch. They're always upgrading with their activities. Like if some activities are not available which is majorly required or asked by the viewer or the user, they are definitely enhancing their product and increasing the activity list so that it will help for the user who wants to use this. And the support type version release is totally defined on that particular activities, but when they are not extending support, they will define it. So these activities are having a different structure. You can see in the Excel activities, mail activities, system activities, lot more activities are available for the use of automation or enhancing your automation skill. You can also find out the cognitive activities, SAP activities. So everything is having with LTS or FTS details and distribution channel. So if you want to have a look on this, you can definitely go ahead and check this content. Let's move to this next one. So UiPath plugins. So plugins on FTS versions give the customer access to the latest feature issued by the UiPath, that is called as FTS. LTS versions include features requiring fewer updates over the UiPath on-premises products lifecycle or lifetime. Each FTS and LTS version will benefit from mainstream and extended supports. So mainstream support will include customer will receive incident support, security updates, service requests. Once the mainstream support period ends, UiPath will offer only extended support. Customer is required to update the UiPath on-premises product in order to continue receiving mainstream support, because when they will upgrade or they will announce the closing of extended support, they're not going to provide the support for the particular product because that product is outdated and they have moved on several other features. So if you will not install this, might be some of the activities will not support on your system. Just take an example. If you're working with UiPath Studio apps, you are using the auto created Excel sheet automation and you are in your system, if you have installed 2007 version, that will not going to help you because it will not work. You will get error message while running the script. So you will need to install Excel 2010 and higher version. So extended support, customer will receive only critical security update. Once the extended support period ends, customer is required to update to any other subsequent support version of UiPath on-premises products. So FTS is basically a mainstream support which is having a lifespan of 6 months from the release date. Extended support in FTS is 6 months from the end of mainstream support. LTS is having 24 months from the release dates. It means 2 years. 12 months from the end of mainstream support, that is extended support for the LTS. So UiPath guarantees backward compatibility between 2 consecutive release versions of the UiPath on-premises products. Breaking changes, if any, will be reflected in a compatibility matrix published on the UiPath website. So if you want to have a look on the production review support, they are also extending the support to the production review, that is previously called limited availability, but now they have increased this functionality to support main, because orchestration process helps organization to use the orchestrator for the deployment purpose, which is helping the organization to minimize their effort and getting tasks done as soon as possible. There are general supports are also available, that is centralized teams or terms used but not defined in the policy will have the meaning assigned to them. But if you are really looking for any type of help or support, you can directly go to the UiPath community, post your questions and add the details, what all issue you are facing and what is your requirement. You will definitely get an updates or answer or reply from the community user who is already using. So millions of users are interacting on this website. So if you are struggling with any of the issue, you can post your question here and get the resolution done as soon as possible, or get reply as soon as possible with the detailed instruction. If you are sharing your XAML file as well, then also someone will analyze it and share the solution for your issues. So that's all about the product life cycle and the release version maintained on UiPath website. So not to be worried about that. You can refer it at any point of time and it is not required to maintain on your own, which is the best part of UiPath or RP domain applications. So that's all about product lifecycle and release version. Hope you liked it. If you really enjoyed this session, consider sharing this video with your friend circle, which helps them to manage the release version of UiPath. Thank you for watching.